Hey guys, what's up? It's Emma here. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Today what I'm going to go through with you is 5 barbell exercises that you can do at home during this quarantine to get you, keep you, make you jacked.
So we're going to start with a warm-up, and that's going to include a cat-to-cow into a child's pose. You're going to then get into the world's greatest stretch, deep squat rotation, and then you're going to throw in some air squats, split squats, and some push-ups to finish off. Starting here, we have a cat-to-cow. You're basically just opening everything up. Might look a bit funky, but it feels great, and it's a great stretch, especially if you've been sitting at your desk all day. So straight in, onto the hips. My hips are like a bowl of Rice Krispies, so this is essential for me. So I'm going down into a child's pose, and I'm actually just doubling over and using this to stretch out my lats as well, which is going to help you for one of the exercises, if not all. So the next warm-up that I'm sending you off with is going to be your world's greatest stretch. So to do this, you're going to get into a deep lunge position, keeping your back foot off the floor, your back knee I should say, and you're going to pass through your arm like you're passing or collecting a baton, and then you're going to drive it up and behind you, probably not as aggressively as I'm doing, but here she is. So you're going to do about 6 to 8 reps on each side. So after you're finished doing your other side, you're going to bring your back foot forward into a deep squat. You can also stand up and then squat into your position. So you're going to keep one hand on the floor to kind of stabilize yourself. You can also use that elbow to push out your knee to stretch out your hips, and follow your gaze to where you're pointing your hand. So again, 6 to 8 of those, and you're up. You're going to do some air squats. So air squats, nice and quick, 8 to 10 reps, and then you're going to come into your split squats. I promise it's ending soon. And what you're going to do now is you're just going to drive through that front heel. Again, onto the other side, nice and quick. And then to finish off, you're going to do some push-ups. You can do these either from your knees, or you can do these on your toes and your hands. Okay, so getting into the meat of this session, what you're going to start off as your first exercise is, no surprise, the deadlift. So the notes I have here for you are just to keep in mind to keep your chest up, deep breath into the belly, brace your core, pull your chest up and push the floor away rather than focusing on pulling the bar up. The last thing is just to push your hips forward to the bush or the wall or the shed door in front of you to lock out your deadlift. Okay, so I'm sure you get the gist of it, and here is your last dose of deadlifts. So next we're going to move on to our RDLs, or Romanian deadlifts. They are known as a superstar for being a hamstring exercise. So I have just there in the notes, which I'm just going to say out as you're seeing the exercise. So you're going to keep your knees soft, make sure that your spine is vertical. So you can see I'm kind of being a bit of a weirdo looking down at the floor instead of looking straight ahead of me, and that's because I'm trying to keep my spine all in line as I come down. You're going to push your hips back to the wall behind you or the window. And then you're driving up, driving your hips through, and squeezing your bottom. Next on the menu, we have split squats. So this is going to be a big old quad exercise, and your glutes are going to be dying the next day. So chest up, slow on the way down, drive through the heel of your front foot, and then push your hips forward at the top. Okay, so I feature putting on a little bit of weight on each side, but to be honest, these are brutal. So there is no shame in just having a bar or just having whatever equipment you have, because split squats are just the devil. So you might be happy to hear that I have another variation of pain for you. So the Bulgarian split squat is going to bring your back foot, well, you're going to bring your back foot up onto a chair, preferably a comfy one, and you want to keep the roof of your foot back onto the chair to do this properly and to stop yourself from falling over. Now, it's not in the program to superset with puppy cuddles, but if your dog is called Jerry Springer, then it is essential. We have one last variation, the elevated split squat. So this variation really just requires you to put your front foot up on some sort of elevated surface. I looked around for about 10 minutes trying to find some sort of book or plank or something to put my foot on, and then I found the step that was right in front of me. So yeah, I don't think my Easter egg hunting skills will be at an all-time high come Sunday, but I'll put in my best try. Okay, so you might be wondering what the shoe upgrade is about, and I shall show you now. Oh, the front squat. legs and back, pretty much full body exercise. And you know what, to avoid sounding like a broken record, I'm gonna let you read through the cues and get into the exercise. You're gonna kind of push your knees out, and that's gonna help you get into a nice, stable position and get in a little bit deeper into your front squat. Okay, so I'm adding on a wee bit of weight here, and what that allows you to do is flex on your YouTube channel. Okay, so now we're into our last two exercises, which are both upper body exercises. So starting with the bent over row, as you're leading with your elbows, pushing them behind you and squeezing at the top, you don't want to be practicing no social distancing here. Keep your elbows and your arm nice and close to your body as you come up and squeeze, and then rinse and repeat on the way down. So the last exercise is going to be a shoulder press. Again, hop onto your shoulders, keeping your chest up, your chin tucked. You don't really want to be clipping yourself in the face. And drive it on up. Keep your glutes engaged for this as well, because you want to have everything stable so that you're isolating your shoulders, and that's where you're going to get the benefit, because you've gone and trained your legs, you've gone and trained your core, all your body with all of the other stuff, so there's no point using them to take away the gains from your shoulders in this exercise.
So these 5 exercises have been the deadlift, the split squat, the front squat, the bent over row, and the shoulder press.